Good afternoon. Today, I'm going to be talking about how to make a PowerPoint. And more importantly, how to make a PowerPoint that doesn't make everyone in the room instantly go because they're not listening. How to make a good PowerPoint for school, university, or even a work meeting. Now, let's start off with what not to do. First of all, never put everything you're about to say in your slide. As if I wanted to read everything you had to say, you could have just sent me the PowerPoint instead of making me watch you talk. See, what you would have done just now is looked at the PowerPoint and either would have been listening to me and not looking at the PowerPoint, or reading the PowerPoint and not listening to me. Either way, I have not done an effective job. Never have moving pieces, as this takes away from what you were trying to say. See how I had to pause for a second to wait for the pieces to come in? That takes away from my message, from what I'm trying to say. Never have too many things. Never have too many elements. I mean, this means I'm not watching you, I'm watching the PowerPoint and getting distracted by everything that's on the screen. So, let's do an experiment. I'm going to have some dots on the screen, and you're going to quickly count them and see how many dots you get and how long it takes you. Probably took you about a second and a half, 2 seconds, easy. What about this one? Maybe a little bit faster this time. You probably instantly went, yep, 6, easy. For some reason, when there's 6 things on the screen, we can just instantly get it. But when there's 7, it gets a bit confusing. But 6 is that perfect number. So 6 is how many elements should be on your slide at one time. Why? Well, because PowerPoint is a visual aid. You are the presenter. You are the person providing the entertainment, not the PowerPoint. If the PowerPoint was the whole focus of the presentation, you'd just put your PowerPoint on the screen and go sit back down. Hence, it should be about helping you present, not the presentation itself. I'd rather have more slides with less elements so they focus on me than have less slides with too many elements so they don't focus on me. So I thought I'd provide an example of this. Boom. Epicurus on philosophy. Epicurus asserted that philosophy's purpose is to attain as well as help to others attain happy, tranquil lives characterized by atraxia, peace and freedom from fear, and agonia, the absence of pain. He advocated that people were best able to pursue philosophy by living a self-sufficient life surrounded by friends. He taught that the root of all human neuroses is denial of death and the tendency for human beings to assume that death will be horrific and painful, which he claimed causes unnecessary anxiety. I'm not going to finish. As you can tell, me just putting what's on the slide, and it's just this big wall of text. Yes, it's not 6 elements, but it's a big wall of text that is taking away from my speaking, or you're reading it and not listening to me speak. Well, then we've got this. 6 elements, we've got a title, an image, 4 dot points. Epicurus believed people should pursue happiness, where commonly philosophy was all about pursuing virtue. People should be good because being bad essentially gives you guilt and makes you feel sad, and that therefore doesn't lead to happiness, therefore you should act good. Death and the gods should not be feared because fear takes away from happiness, and you should live a life surrounded by your friends, as those all lead to happiness. As you can see, I didn't just say what was on the slide, I added to it. These are more like little dot points for me to remember and for me to almost like jump pads for me to keep speaking, where the previous slide was just rubbish that I could have just put in a couple dot points and gotten the main idea. So what are you going to be doing? Well, you and I are both going to be doing the exact same thing, are going to be creating a presentation about our favorite chess piece. You must follow the rules of presentation, have 6 things. Be yourself, be the main attraction. You must record your response and provide it. So you see how I've got this little bubble here? You need to do the same, and then find a way of sending it to me, whether that's posting it, emailing it, or putting it in Discord. In your presentation, you must explain why it's your favorite chess piece, how it acts in the game, and an example that illustrates why it's your favorite piece. A cool story of using the rook to checkmate someone. A cool story of using the bishops that led to this super cool move. or an opening that is integral to this favorite piece. This is what you class be doing, and therefore will be able to demonstrate your presentation skills. Good movement, eye contact with the camera, good enunciation. I hope you enjoyed this. With that, proceed.